Yo, what is up guys, it's FullySpaced here and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you how to build my hardcore survival house in Minecraft. So basically, for you that don't know, I actually have recently released a hardcore survival series, and I made a starter house within the first episode, and quite a few people suggested me doing a tutorial on it as they really liked the design and kind of wanted to learn how to build it. So I'm going to start off here. This is kind of the rough block palette you'll need for just the actual house. When it comes to detailing, there will be a different kind of palette that you'll have, but just for the simple and main kind of blocks to get the actual foundation of the house up, all you're going to need is these here. So we've got spruce door, glass, dark oak log, oak planks, stripped oak, and then we have dark oak stripped, and then dark oak planks, and then spruce stairs, spruce planks, and then an oak stair as well, just for a little simple touch by the door. But we're going to start off by building the frame. So you're going to get a dark oak log, build up by 4. So you're going to have 3, 4, and you're going to do this all the way around, and then connect them up. That's pretty much it. It's a really simple house design, but as well, I'll probably show you the spacing here, so you kind of get a rough idea. That's not even 4 high on a lot of these, but yes. So the simple spacing as well, as you can see here, this section, so you're going to have one section which is a square here, and this square is actually a 7 by 7 square, and then from this 7 by 7 square you're going to have a bit that leads off. So you're going to, from this block, you can have 1, 2, 3 gap, and then a pillar as well, and then the same on this side, and then it's just a nice 7 gap. So from this one to this one there's 5 blocks in between, which is 7 total lengthways. So if you're looking at it like this is pretty much it. To make it a lot more simple, I could add some white wool and some colors in for you guys to kind of get a rough idea. So if we just grab some cyan wool and white wool, you can see here that you got 3 there, and then we got 5 there in between that, and then obviously same here on this one, 5 here, same here as well, and then this one's the 3 again, and then this is the 5 again, like so. And that's a nice little simple way. Hopefully if I just stop here and you need to copy it, we can freeze frame that and you'll get a nice little setup. But for now, we'll just continue on with the build. Right, so now we've done the 4 pillars high, we can kind of connect these up, and hopefully once you've connected them up, you'll have the exact same kind of looking style as me, and you can even go ahead and connect this middle pillar up that I'm about to do here. So this one here, it's not really in the middle, it's quite off-centered by a bit, and then from here you can kind of really switch up back to these blocks here. So these are your main building ones, the stripped oak and the oak planks, and then you just kind of texture around where you want your kind of build to start and finish. So I'm going to have something that looks like this, maybe something like this, and we'll remove that. I'm going to have a window there, and then you will actually want the oak stair as well, just for the frame above the door, so you can get a nice little door that fits in there. So that's where my door's going to be. I'm going to have a giant square window here, and then I'm probably going to have maybe something like a window there too, and then we'll come around this side, and once again you can build whatever you want. So I might have something like this and a window in this corner, or you could have 2 windows there, which I might actually do that instead. And then I'll go with the simple back window design here too. It's got quite a few windows in this one, but it's just a nice way to kind of see outside the build, see what's going on. And then for this back piece, I'm going to have a giant window there, and then on this piece here, just a bit of texturing, I'm actually going to have one simple window just here. So now that we've done that, you can, if you really want to, start by filling in the windows, or we can work straight onto the roof. But just for now, I'm going to start showing and filling in these windows so we can get a small base kind of frame completed, and there we are. So now we've done that, this one as well. Now we've done that, we can even add the door in as well, kind of get a complete bottom section to this. So if we place the door backwards in here, we get this nice little entrance there, and as you can see now, you've got a kind of nice little framework. Now if we delete these and we pick up this block again, we can add a button as well, just for a bit of detailing. Obviously I didn't add it onto this palette, I was using it strictly for purposes of just the actual blocks you need to build, but you know, detailing is important. We're going to actually start doing the roof here. Before you do the roof, you can even add in these dark oak logs and things to kind of heights like this, or you could have them one high, but that means you have to alter around with your roof. So you can have something like this as well. This is what I did on my survival world on the hardcore one. So I had these sticking out here, and I added some buttons to them. Nice little simple touch. So let's go around and add these. Obviously these are at a weird height. They could probably look better at the top, but you have to play around with your roof. But because they're like this, it kind of gives me a nice little point for these to kind of rest on the roof. if that makes sense. But yeah, we'll start with the roof. So we're going to have a normal stair here, backward stair there, a plank on top, a stair like this, backward stair here, plank on top, a stair like that, stair here, 2 planks, and then a stair here, upside down stair there, and a full stair, another backward stair there, and that will give you this nice little design. Then we're going to repeat this over here. So we're going to come over to this section, and we're going to repeat the exact same thing I did to this. So we turn this like this, 1 block on top, twist that, 2 blocks, and then connect. Now I'm going to copy that on the other side, but for this bit we can just kind of connect these along like so, and then from here we're just going to use a simple roof design. Now for this simple roof design I actually went with this kind of pattern here, so just your simple kind of standard Minecraft roof. There we are, something that looks like that. You can copy it on this side as well. So it's a kind of simple Minecraft roof, but I actually swapped up the blocks so they face this way, as I was using full blocks in the hardcore world, and it gives you this weird roof shape, but you can fit full blocks on this and they don't look too weird, which is also a nice little thing. So yeah, now you want to come around and finish the rest of your roof off. So you can connect these up, connect these up as well, and then we connect this up here. I believe it, I can't remember if it starts there, no it starts here, and then you go upside down from here, then a full block, then that, and then we basically just copy the roof all the way around, nice and simple, and you're going to have a nice fitted roof here. Now once it's fitted, you've got a simple job of just filling it in, and yeah, that doesn't take too long. Obviously it's going to take a while in survival, but you know, it's one of those things, when you want something to look good in survival, it's always going to take time. You just have to be patient with it, and as you can see here, we've already got a nice little frame, and the build is already coming together nicely, which is great. The door is off-centered, which I think looks a lot better as well. But from here, we can grab our final kind of couple of blocks, which I left behind the house. So we get the stripped dark oak and this dark oak plank. We can begin creating this roof. Now, for this part of the roof, I actually did, I do believe I did this for this section, and then textured the next part, which looked a lot better. So we're going to have 3, and then I'm going to leave this one blank for now. Now we're going to use trapdoors and things, slabs for that bit later on, but for now I just push that across. We can even, if you really want to, you could even add something in there now, but I would probably just wait to we'll add the trapdoors and slabs now, as it will just look better. I'm going to use the dark oak ones, and then we'll use some slabs, maybe of the spruce one, as it kind of mixes a bit better. So you can have something just looks like that going across if you really want to. That just gives you a nice little bit of detail. Then if you want to add some more detail in as well, you can add simple little trapdoor designs that kind of come up onto the roof like so. And you can even do it on this side as well if you like. So something like that gives you a nice little detailed roof there. Probably would recommend just keeping it on one side. It just looks a bit better. And then if you want to as well, you could replace these, have the darker ones, or you could play around with it and come up with your own little design here and there. But it's really up to you how you do that. So anyway, let's get finished with this last bit of roof. I just realised I am missing 1 block, which is the dark oak stairs. And now you just want to quickly, well not really quickly, but just start texturing your roof as much as you want. Use any different block palettes. Obviously you don't have to use the exact same colour as me. It's really up to you how you do it. Feel free to experiment with different block palettes. I'm just showing you exactly how I built the hardcore survival base. So for those of you who wanted it, this is pretty much how I built it, and hopefully this little tutorial here will give you exactly what you wanted. As you can see here, we've already basically got a complete design, which didn't take long at all. And then from here you can actually be careful, I would probably be a bit careful with this, for the fact that you're going to have one roof mixing into another, which is going to cause a bit of a mess. So it's one of those that you have to kind of just be quite patient with and kind of slowly extend that roof down if you want to be able to live in this part of the roof here. So just one of those to look out for. So we cross these over here, and then from this section here we're going to fill in some of this. We can retexture that as well, like so and like so. And then from here we could have something that maybe extends like this, into it. So we want it to go into this, like so, and like so. Put that on top, and then in here. Then from here we can just have a simple stair that goes like this, and a stair that goes like this. And if you really wanted to, you could probably stair the rest of the way up and then slab it, or something like that over the top. But I'd probably leave those out for now. But you can have something that looks like that. That gives you a nice little simple textured house, or you could use a darker variant of wood to kind of look like they're mixing in a bit here. So it's really up to you what you want to do with that. But I'm going to stick with that little design there. Looks quite good. And then we're just going to grab our 2 original blocks, fill in these parts here, and we're going to kind of build up a point for where we want a window in this section. I'm going to go with something like this, like that, and then we can put a window in here, and then we'll do the same over here, like so, and like so. And there we are, so we can put a window in there. Let's grab some glass. Window here, and then we can fill this section in here. If you want to, you can add a window in there. I'm not going to for this one, I'm going to leave that out. And then you can put whatever floor you want in here. So down to there. Obviously, if you want to live in this section, you can actually wipe this bit out and then live fully in here like this. This is what I did in my hardcore world. Obviously, there's blocks here you don't actually need. But yes, you can fully live in this section here, so I made it on my hardcore that you walk in and you kind of live in here, which is a nice little touch. Now all we need to do is finish off this roof section, and all we need now is some dark slabs and dark oak trapdoors, and we can kind of, well, we can use the spruce ones, as I did actually use an outside layer with spruce, so maybe something like this will fit quite nicely. And there we are, we've got a nice little roof design, and everything's all textured, and this is pretty much exactly how my base was looking. The only thing that is missing is a bit of texturing, which is very simple. We can get things like gates. I'm going to use oak gates actually for this. Get some leaves. We can get some trapdoors of both kind, of oak and spruce. We'll get some flowers to add some little bushes in here, and then I'll add some roses too. We can add composters. I didn't use any lanterns at the time because I just didn't have access to it at the time, but I will add those at a later date. And then we can just add little bits here and there, so something like this, and then we can go up here, add this bill in this bottom section, put a normal trapdoor there, and then have something like that. You could actually add a porch over the top of your front door if you wanted to. I've stuck with something like this, and then you can have a nice little design that rotates over the top. You could add lanterns that hang off this too, and then something like that. Repeat the same design on the back if you want to. Have a nice little flower pattern on the back, like so, and like so, and then there. We can have a composter down here, and then we'll move one here too. We could have you could just add a full flower bed down here if you want, and just have something simple like that. Maybe just some bushes around the back section. If you're keeping it as simple as possible, then it's really up to you how you want to do it. You could have a little workstation or something out here if you wanted to. I'm not gonna it's really just up to you how you want to design it, so I'm just gonna keep simple with the flower bed type things just for now. And yeah, you can add some bushes and things just sticking about. Just looks like it needs to be cleaned up a bit, and yeah, just play around with whatever you like, whatever you think's gonna look good, and you can end up with just something simple as this. And yeah, doesn't take too long, and it looks really good. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is how I built my hardcore survival Minecraft starter base. For any of you who haven't stuck around and seen the series, I really appreciate if you go and check it out. But if you've got any more little suggestions for me to do in the comment section below, feel free to leave those and I will consider doing them. But I'm going to try and get this hardcore series out as much as I can because I'm really enjoying it. And yeah, I'll see you all soon. Peace. Now, actually, before I end the video, I will show you around the inside of my hardcore world. I've just been playing around and trying to get a few things for the next episode. But yeah, as you can see here, you walk in, you got this nice array of barrels. You've got a nice little entrance here that I've made. Then you got a stairwell that goes up there, a little workstation around this corner, and your main workstation in here. Little stairwell that kind of takes you up around here. Empty room, which I will turn into an enchanting room, as a lot of you have suggested. And then, as you can see, you can walk into this small roof, and I've got a little bedroom in here with a bunch of barrels underneath. So that is how I decorated this little design in my hardcore world. Hopefully that gives you guys a bit of inspiration. And yeah, it is basically the same house. It just needs a bit of tidying up on the outside, which, yeah, I'll probably do that soon. And also these, I don't know why I added these, but yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you all soon. Peace.